Good day, my esteemed viewers. ANT News again today. Now, today we'll be talking about a very interesting topic, something we are most familiar with in our politics today. No other than still on the high tension issue or crisis in Rivers State between the ex-governor Wike, who is now the FCT minister, and Fubara, who is now the current governor of the state. And today, what we are going to be talking about is something very interesting, something that you won't just see on the news anywhere, but due to various actions and putting dots together, we are here to give you this particular gist. And what is this gist for today? The secrets behind the crisis of River State. What is really prompting ex-governor, FCT minister Wike to really create force and tension towards the current sitting governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara? That is one question that have been bubbling up, and you've been hearing rumors and a lot of things about this particular topic. But today, based on the dots that ANT News have carried out and the research we've carried out, we are here to bring you the secrets behind what this crisis is actually heating up for, what this crisis is actually centering on, and what this crisis means to both parties. So stay tuned, stay up, keep your phones running, and you hear more from us. Thank you. Now, we are very familiar of the crisis happening. It has started far back as 2023 February elections. Then you could see that the relationship between these two people, was a cordial relationship that started as far back, even before the elections of 2023. And we all know that they had a very good alliance, even when the current governor had an issue then with the EFCC. You could see that it was Wike himself that did his thing and everywhere was settled. We don't want to go into details, but I believe that we all heard of that story back then. So you could see that their relationship was very strong, and the current governor then, which is now the FCT minister, took our current governor now as his person. So how did this long-lasting friendship of cordial relationship towards each other turn into a political crisis and is even leading towards riot or warfare now? And that is what we are going to find out for the course of this video today. Now, back then, when the ex-governor was still in seat, we could see their closeness, the closeness between Wike and Siminalayi, obviously. And we could tell that these two people, these two parties, were very good friends. And all of a sudden, after the elections, everything always starts from an election. After the elections, we could see the tussle between these two parties. Now, when the elections was done, somebody got an appointment and somebody was elected in seats or in power. And you can see that even after office, one party in particular wanted to play godfatherism over the other party. And he just wants to put his hand in the affairs of the position he just left. Over what? Godfatherism, obviously, want to still pull strings over his former office. And due to the relationship they have had before, and over a massive help that the governor then helped the governor now, you see that the then governor still wants to put his hand, based on he feels that this current governor is indebted to him as well. So he still wants to put hand in the affairs of the current governor. And you have the current governor who, having been helped by the ex-governor, does not want this godfatherism over his own territory or his state currently. This is where the issue lies. This is where the issue lies that many people are not seeing it. This is one party trying to play godfatherism over another party that doesn't want. So this other party is trying to make this other person's administration look like a failure by pulling a lot of underground strings in his administration. You have over You have five local government chairman resigning very soon. You have them. You have a lot of chairmen, okay, causing extra tension in the state under the current administration. Like for real, if you're not comfortable working with the person in power, then you can as well leave. It's very very easy as that. You can as well leave. There's no stress. But this is to tell you that the person who was in seat previously is still pulling a lot of strings in the current administration. The godfatherism effect wants to take place in Rivers State. It wants to take place in Rivers State. And you have this other party fighting so hard against it not to happen. And he's being very, very careful. If you've been seeing the strategies and moves that have been playing out so far, you can see that this party is actually very, very careful in everything he's doing. Whenever he's talking about peace and tranquility, transparency, and this, that, and this one, and that one. Okay, he's really putting it in the way of the law, the way for the people and all that. But we can't tell if there are ulterior motives because these are the things that are to our faces and these are the things that we can see. So, as such, you have one person protecting the interest of the people, as we can see, and you have the other person trying to control the interest of the people through the current government. Now, that is what we call the indirect ruling system. Is that not? I thought this ended during the colonial rule. How come we are still experiencing this now? I thought we were in the democracy where we elect our leaders, not electing people that are toys to someone else sitting somewhere else. Okay, I thought that was what democracy is all about, not this. But here in River State, with all the dots being connected, you can actually tell that this is what wants to play out. This is exactly what wants to play out. You can't deny this fact because it's very, very obvious. So you have the ex-governor giving out apologies on why he put the current governor in office because the current governor cannot play to his tune of the music he's sending. Okay, you still have the current governor saying that they can do anything they want to do, that they are failed, that they are defeated, that his enemies cannot sleep with their two eyes closed. You have the ex-governor replying that or apologizing to different people that he's going to correct the current governor's mistakes by removing him when it is due. So you have all these things going on. You also have the current governor saying that people who are trying to make his administration not it, okay, are causing nuisance in the state. You will hear these things everywhere. All these dots all together. It is actually right for one to think that this is the actual issue wrong with River State. This is the act. One person feels the other person is owing him a debt, and the other person feels like he's not owing anything. That is just it. This godfatherism effect that wants to play out in River State is being opposed by the current governor. So, what is your take? What is your view? With all these dots I have outlined out for you, what do you feel is the right issue that is wrong with River State? This is my suggestion.